because I've got a cake collection in the middle of this live, so I wanted to make sure that, although I'm not bothered for YouTube, that I was presentable for when she came. So there's a few things I need to wash up before we get started. We need to make the buttercream, so we're a little bit behind this morning. I didn't realise how tired I was. I woke up at 8 to do the 8:30 live that I mentioned, and I was just so tired. I was like, I need like a little bit extra sleep. So then I thought, okay, I'll have another hour, and I did, and I feel better now. So we are ready to do the live. So there's some leftover buttercream in here, so I'm just moving this all around so that I can then wash it up. But yeah, I hope everyone is good. I will get my iPad up in a second for the chat, but for the moment I'll just view it on here while we're just washing this up. I just need to wash my KitchenAid stuff so that we can then make the buttercream. So get rid of that. Right. Oh, there's a delivery. Right, let me bring up the chat on here on my iPad. So, right. Right, my iPad is now charged, so I'm just bringing up the chat on here. Right. There we go. Right, so it's a bit dark in here this morning. Right. Washing up is defo the worst part of cake decorating. Honestly, I hate it. I hate it so much. I don't have any patience for it. Oh, I put my butters in the fridge. Why did I do that? I put them in the fridge and now I'm gonna have to microwave them because they're rock hard. So, hi Susie, hi Claire, how are we? I'm still a little bit tired if I'm completely honest. Yeah, we will be fine. So, I washed up the bowl. I just need to wash up my spatula from last night because it was like midnight. I was like, I'm going to bed. I do not have time to do washing up. So now I'm doing it. So, do we need anything else? Hi Sharon, hi Julie. We need a scraper. So I'm gonna wash 2 of these. And then I think we're probably good for everything else. Oh, that is burning hot. So, right. We need to melt our butters because I didn't get them out of the fridge. I thought I left them out last night, but obviously not. So that's lovely. So we're going to melt them instead, which I really hate because it's a different type of melted. The natural melting that they get when you leave them at room temperature is so much better than what I'm going to get now. But it's fine. So we've got 2 butters. And then we're gonna add 750 grams of icing sugar. So we have, that's empty. That's got half in it. And then we have another one. My side is just covered in icing sugar because silver spoon just goes everywhere. So frustrating. Right. Love the colour of your hoodie. Thank you. This is one of the old merch. Yeah, this was one of the original merch designs. Jilly actually, if any of you remember Jilly, she's usually in the lives. She went to the Cake and Bake show yesterday and she wore this, which was so cute. I love that. And then she posted a photo saying like wearing Amy's merch and I was like, oh, it made me so excited. Right, I need a bowl, which I don't have. So I'm gonna move to the microwave. We need so the dogs are barking again. Okay. I don't know who is at the door, but they're all barking again, which is really annoying. So we're gonna go for that. It's very dark in this corner, apologies. Right, and also I'm very excited because I'm going to, hey Jilly, I was just talking about you. Someone was saying about the hoodie and I was saying that you wore it to the Cake and Bake show yesterday. How was that? I was hoping that you'd join the live yesterday because I really wanted to know what it was like. So now you can tell me. Because I'm going tomorrow, so I'm very excited. I think I'm gonna vlog it. So that's happening. Yeah, I think I'm planning to vlog it as long as the lady that I'm going with doesn't mind. She won't be in it, but I was just gonna say to her like, I wanted to vlog it for my YouTube, do you mind? And then she'll probably say no. So yeah, and then she might even be in it, I don't know, we'll see. Depends if she is open to being in the YouTube video, we will see. But I'm very, very excited for that. I already saw some of the stuff that was there yesterday. I'm assuming it's the same all weekend. But one, I want loads of the food that's there. Like Donut Time is there. And I love Donut Time Club. Like, I love them. And I'm very excited to hopefully get some donuts. And then take them home. And what else? All of the giant sculptures. So there was a Bridgerton one, which looked amazing. So I'm really looking forward to getting some photos of that because they look really cool. And I'm also hoping that I maybe meet people because there was a couple of people, like Molly from Extreme Cakes, and she was there. And her cakes are amazing. She's on that Netflix show. really hungry. Really hungry. We might need to sort that out. While we're mixing the buttercream, I think I'm gonna have some crisps. I don't normally eat when I'm baking, but obviously it's my dad's cake, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, I've currently like locked my family out of the kitchen because I don't want them to come in. Also, you know, I said like he won't be up early. He's up early, so I knew I should have like stayed up late and did it last night, but I don't think anyone would have been up for being awake until like 2 a.m. So I think that it's probably better that I did it this morning. What show is that, Amy? It's a show that's on this weekend at the London XL, and it is yesterday to Sunday, and there's loads of cake stuff that you can buy. There's cake decorating competitions, so there's people that have entered, and then they've got like crazy cakes, like, you know, like sculpted cakes, and then they get judged. There's tutorials. I mean, Jilly's probably a better person to explain, but as far as I'm aware, that's like what was there. Oh, okay. I'm completely knocked out yesterday afterwards because I was so tired, but it was amazing. Also, you need the NHS app to show you're jabbed. I need to download that because I don't currently, like, I've been double jabbed, but I don't have the little like passport on my phone, so I need to check that. I wish I could have gone. Yeah, apparently it's meant to be really good. It looked really good. I mean, there's still tickets, so you could always go tomorrow. But yeah, and live demos. Yeah, the live like tutorials look really good. There was loads of people sat down for them, so it looks like they were probably really good. But I'm excited to spend some money on stuff because there's probably some really good bits there. So yeah, I'm very excited. And to see all the, what do you call it? The big sculptures that they have. So there's like the Bridgerton one that I was on about. There was so many others where they were like big sculptures, which were obviously cake. So they all look very, very good. So I'm excited for that. Right, let's melt this butter a little bit more. So we're gonna do another 25 seconds. Where are you going?
We're just going to Wix and done.
Cool beans. There's a tea there.
Yeah, it does. I think it's this one. I think it comes out. So you can see it.
Right. That needs a little bit more. Right. I believe they have left the building. My mum and dad have just gone to Wix and the dump because we're like in the middle of like redecorating the house, kind of like just organising it. So we had a skip recently, and also we're doing the bathroom in a week or so. So they're going to Wix to buy stuff for that, which also means that they're out the house. So that's good, because my dad kept walking in the kitchen and I was like, I need to decorate this cake, and you're right here. So like he probably knows he's getting one, but I just don't want him to see what it looks like before he actually gets it. So yeah, they've gone out, so that's good. So I need to like get it done as quick as possible, really, which we're not moving very quickly. It's been 15 minutes and we haven't done anything. I'm quickly making a tea because unfortunately Jules didn't make me one. She made my dad and her one, and then I didn't get one, so I've got to make my own, which is upsetting. So the butter is ready to be mixed. And then once we made the buttercream, we'll do a very quick tie-dye coat, which is just 3 colours. It'll be really quick to just tie-dye it. Then we need to do a blue drip. Very, very quick. It'll probably take me like 15 minutes max. So once we've made the buttercream, I think we've probably got about half an hour until they come back. So I want to get that done, because then the fondant stuff I can do in my bedroom. Well, not my bedroom, my office. Not my bedroom anymore, it was my bedroom, but yeah, then I can do it in there, and then they won't see. So get this butter out of here. It's so dark in this corner. Literally cannot see me. So right, here we go. I need my bowl. Oh, Jules. I know. What's she playing at? What's she playing at today? Right. We're just mixing buttercream, nothing too exciting. But like I said, it's literally 2 blocks of butter, which is 500 grams, and then 750 grams of icing sugar, and it's vanilla, so it's just, I think it's a teaspoon or 2 teaspoons, depending on, I usually do it on taste. Like, I'm really annoying that way that I just wing it, so it doesn't help you guys that much, but yeah, I do it based on taste, like whether it tastes vanilla-y enough, because there's certain flavours, a bit like the lemon yesterday, where it needed a lot more in order to taste like lemon. Right, we're going to mix this butter. I'm going to eat some crisps because I'm absolutely starving, and I can answer any questions that anyone has, and we can have a little chat while this is just mixing, so yeah. Right, so you have my full attention. I don't know how loud the mixer is, so I'm hoping that you can hear me enough to like have a chat. Right. Casual iron in the background, that's my mum for you. Right. So, how is everyone? Can you hear me all right? Or do I need to do this somewhere else? Because I just need to mix that butter for like 5 minutes. I'm so hungry. Right, so like I was saying, I'm planning to vlog tomorrow. And I think it's going to go up on Tuesday, and then I'll be going live probably again next weekend. So I'm going to put the, vlog up on Tuesday, and then we'll have a normal like live next weekend. So it'll be similar to this week where I did the video. What's your favourite crisps? I mean, my favourite, I love mini cheddars. I also love Pringles. However, I am being healthy, so I'm eating Humbers like a child. I always feel like such a kid eating these, but yeah, they're like really good for you, so, or like not bad for you basically, so I can eat them. But yeah, I'm being really good. I'm really proud of myself, so I want to like tell you guys about it. But I joined the gym, I think it was last week, and me and my sister have been going crazy because I really like, if I have time, I like going to the gym, but I like stuff like spin, like the cycling class. And I joined last week, and this week, from Monday to Friday, I did 5 spin classes, 2 abs classes, and 1 legs, bumps and tums. So I did spin 4 days of that, twice in one day, and I also did an abs on the same day as 2 spins, and then I did an LBT and an abs on the same day. So I feel like my body feels so exhausted. However, I love it. Like spin is one of those things where I can literally do it every day and I don't ache. Like as long as I do it every day, I don't ache. Whereas like today I'm not doing it because it's not on at the weekends and I'm already aching. Whereas like during the week when I was doing it every day, I didn't ache at all. So yeah, but that's what we're doing. So I'm like going crazy with the exercise, which means I can eat more rubbish. So that's what we're doing. I'm trying to be good at the moment until I lose a few pounds. And then once I'm kind of near my goal weight, then I'm just going to be eating rubbish because I can eat rubbish and go to the gym at the same time. So yeah, but it's going well. Right, I'm going to check on this buttercream. Right, this looks so nice and fluffy. Looks lovely. There's so much icing sugar everywhere. It's really annoying me. Right. We are just going to pour this in here. I don't sift it, ever, just because it's too time consuming. That is so true, Catherine. It just looks so much nicer, doesn't it? I don't like how yellow butter is normally, but when it's whipped, it just looks so much nicer. I need 3 bowls so that I can colour it. So we've got one, which obviously this is in. Oh, that. Right, I just realised I need to something I forgot to do. We need to package this cake, which I forgot about. It's already in the box. I just need to like staple the box to the cake. This is the one from last night. Because she's coming between 10 and 11, which is any time now. So right, cellophane. Quickly, quickly, quickly. I can hear the dogs barking, which I'm hoping isn't because there's someone outside. Oh my god, literally, it must be fate. My alarm went off at 10 and I was like, I need to quickly package that cake. And then she's just messaged me saying, I'm leaving now. So it's a good thing that I'm quickly putting this on. Right. Don't worry, I will cut off the bit that I just bit, because obviously that's not nice, but I can't open sellotape for the life of me. So, yeah. Right. And then turn you round. Apologies for the interruption. Katie, I didn't get a notification unless I wasn't sent one, which is fine, of course. I don't know how the notifications work, because some people seem to get them and some people don't. I don't know if it's just an issue with YouTube, but luckily we haven't actually started yet. We've just been like chatting and making buttercream, so you haven't missed anything. I'm just packaging up the cake from yesterday because the lady is on her way, so I'm just doing that now so that when she comes I can quickly run out and give it to her. Phew, so glad. Yeah, we're literally just about to colour the buttercream. What is the big bottle of vanilla? It's vanilla essence, but it's the Dr. Oetker one. I prefer it because it's more watery, whereas the other one's kind of like an oil. So I prefer it for buttercream. Right. Where can I put you? just moved. The cake is all packaged. So we're going to put it around here because she is coming in a second. I can't fit it back in the fridge. I'm going to leave the kitchen door open because usually someone would tell me if someone's at the door, but obviously I can't necessarily hear it. So if you hear dogs barking, that's because they're locked away, but I need the door open. So 1 bowl. So that's all packaged, that's good. So it means that when she comes, it's all ready to go. That's the new puppy barking. She doesn't like being left alone. Right. I don't know how far this girl lives away from me. So when she said she's leaving, I'm not sure how long she can take, but we will see. Right, move the mixer out the way. Icing sugar everywhere. Right. I need another bowl. I think I can use this one here. Put all my nozzles in it. Right, I'm just separating this equally. I think we're going to need less brown, so I'm going to do more of the blue and the green. And we're going to be using Colour Splash as usual. So we need brown, green, and navy. I really love watching you decorate cakes. Of course, I don't have a life, lol. I don't know anyone else doing what you do. Thank you. You do have a life. Don't be harsh on yourself, but thank you. Yeah, I mean, the reason that I do them is literally because I don't see anyone doing them, especially not on YouTube. I feel like there's a couple of people that do it on TikTok, but TikTok doesn't save them, and I think that that's pointless. The only reason I go on TikTok to do lives is if they're like tidying lives, because like no one's going to necessarily come back and watch that. But if they're decorating lives, I'm like, well, people need to be able to come back and rewatch it. If there's a particular like technique, so if there's like a stripe in it, then they're going to want to come back and watch it. So I feel like YouTube, there's like no one that does it, which is obviously great for me because then you can all come and watch me instead. But yeah, I don't know why people haven't like picked up on it yet. Like why someone hasn't just gone, yeah, I'll do some YouTube lives, apart from me. Right. Trying not to get any food colouring on myself. I've got it all over my hands, but I haven't got it on my jumper yet. even though it's already got some black stains from when I did that black cake, but right, add a little bit more to you. I keep meaning to ask, where did you get your spin thing from for hanging your Colour Splash tubes on? It's called a product hanger. If you look on Amazon, they have loads. I just typed in like product display rack, stuff like that, product hanging rack, and then loads of those came up. Right, I think my lady's just turned up, so I'll be back in a sec. She loved it. You'll be glad to hear. So that's good. She was amazed with it, so that was good. She was like, oh my god, it's amazing. I was like, I love that. So yeah, that's like got me pumped because she loved it. Yeah, I thought that, I said to her, I was like, the woman that did the fondant was really, really good. I'm gonna give her a really good review because she was really good on that. Had an idea for your merch, bear with a picture of a bear. That's so funny because I can draw the bear, like, so, because I like to draw my own illustrations. I don't like to, one, it's like really bad with copyright to try and like use another one because the copyright laws are just so strict. But yeah, I could draw a little picture of a bear and say bear with. What was the other one? Hashtag faff. Like, would you literally just want it on the front of a hoodie? Is that it? Because I can do that. And that will be fairly quick. These ones take a lot longer to make, but yeah, I can definitely do something like that. Because someone in one of the last lives, they said, please do hashtag faff, because they've never heard the word before, and I always say faff. But yeah, so I will definitely do bear with, because I say it all the time. I'm like, bear with, I've got to wash my hands. But yeah, it's just a habit. But yeah, I'm glad that you don't mind. Right, I need another spatula. So, we now have a spatula for each thing. Right, so we don't want them to be crazy rich, but we also don't want them to be too pastel. So I'm going to go for in between. That one is already very pastel. That's the brown, so we need a lot more colour in for that. Oh yeah, I was meant to show you. So, Colour Splash, dark brown, Colour Splash, navy blue. Then we have forest green, which is messy. And then we have pistachio. I'm not sure if I'm going to need pistachio, but I thought if it makes the green look a little bit more like boggy, because like that cake that I did yesterday, that was just using forest green. But if I want it to be a bit brighter, not so like just dark green, then I can use the pistachio to make it a bit more luminous, to stand out a bit more. We will see. But all the colours will darken when it's in the fridge, so we have that as well. Considering how little is in here, this brown needs a lot of colouring. Hi Sammy, we're just mixing buttercream. We haven't actually started yet, we've just been chatting. I've literally done 40 minutes of making buttercream and chatting. That is me. Right. Right, we're going to go with that. It's a light brown, but I don't really want it to be crazy dark because then it will probably overpower the green and the blue, which are already going to be darker. So that is the brown. Then we have our blue. God, my arms are killing me from spin, and then like stirring this is just so painful. Right, we need a little bit more navy in there. We don't want too much because we don't want it to actually be navy, because pond water is never like really, really dark, and that's kind of what we're going for. Right. So that's that one done. That's what it looks like. It's like it's more of a navy tone of blue rather than a greeny tone, which is why I love that navy. But we don't want it to be too dark, like I said. Now we're just doing the green. My arms, they're hurting so much. Right. So that's the green we've got. So it's a dark green, but it's not as dark as the one yesterday because I don't want it really, really dark. I want it slightly more pastel, but not enough that you can't actually see the colour. So we don't have enough piping bags because the drama where we ran out. So I'm going to try and use some like food bags, like resealable food bags, and see if that works. If I can remember where I put them. Where are they? Let's have a little search. This is what we're going to be using as our piping bag. So I can't overfill it because it won't take it. But yeah, I ran out of piping bags and I did not order them in time. So this is what we're working with. I could do this without, I just prefer the look with it. I don't know, maybe we should try it. Try it without. See whether it works. Maybe it will save me some piping bags. Whatever it takes. Honestly, we really do improvise on this channel. I like to be as resourceful as possible. Every time I forget to order something because my memory is like a sieve. Right, so we are going to get the cake out, finally. I need my tea, I know that much. Right, here we go. I don't actually need you that low. That's perfect. So, don't you just love when a cake goes and then you have loads of room in the fridge? That cake is gone and now I've just got so much extra room. I'm just loving it. Right, this one is rock hard, which we love because it's been in the fridge since last night. Well, it actually was crumb coated about 6 PM last night, so it's been in the fridge for absolutely ages. Right, we're gonna try it without because I'm intrigued to see whether it works. The dogs are going crazy, so I'm gonna have to go and let them out, like not into the kitchen, but like in the hallway because my parents have gone out and they're just going crazy, so bear with. Right, I've let one out, so hopefully that'll soften the blow because they're all barking, because they're all in their like little bedrooms that they go into when we go out, so they're going crazy. The bear emoji. I stopped my baking business for a while due to GCSEs and I miss baking and making cakes. Well, I mean, you can still do it for fun. But I also think that is it's a tough decision, but it's a smart one because then you can focus on your GCSEs and make sure that you get like good grades, and then you'll have GCSEs even when you do have a baking business, which is always good. These colours are going to be mixing. This is the only time when you would need a piping bag to like get in all the little gaps because it's a lot harder with a spatula. Right. Right. What I might do is put a little bit into one of these, just because I need to fill the gaps in, which is a lot more difficult when it's fuller. This is so funny. See if this actually works. I think the bag isn't going to be as strong as a piping bag, so I have to be more careful. It might like warp where it's not strong enough. Let's give it a go. Oh my god, it actually works. Pro tip, guys, you can use a sandwich bag if you run out of piping bags. And then we're going to add the brown in. We're going to add the brown with a spatula, see how we go. Move you out of the way. And then we need some more blue in the gaps, I think. And then we're going to finish with a little bit of green to fill all the gaps that are left. Maybe you could try a palette knife for gaps. That is a good idea, if I have one that's clean. I think I need to wash one up. Right, we've got a palette knife now, so this will probably make my life 1,000 times easier. going everywhere. Right, I'm gonna go with that. So, we need a spatula. I can see a little gap down here. Sorry I missed it, but why did you choose these colours? I am going to have, it's going, oh God, I cannot read. Why did you choose these colours? It's going to have a lovely earthy feel about it. It's a fishing cake, so what I'm trying to do is do a tie-dye which is green, blue and brown to be like boggy and like symbolise like a pond, grass and like mud basically all together, and then on the top it's going to have a little fondant pond, and then I'm going to pipe grass all around the sides, which I did not think about. I'm going to have to make some more buttercream for that, I think. Actually I might have some. Oh no, I can use the spare. Yeah, that's fine. I can use all that I scrape off of here, and then I'm going to pipe some grass around the edge of it, and it's going to have a dark blue drip which will be like the water. So yeah, that's what I'm going for. That's the vision. So oh, I've got some on the floor, that always happens. I need my spatula. There's a few gaps which I'm literally just going to fill with the leftovers. see the colours in the camera, but it looks more like green and brown than it looks on there. I think they've just blended too well. Right, so that's smooth. There's one hole there, which is really annoying. There's a little bit of more pigmented buttercream at the bottom here, so I'm gonna add that in to try and get a bit more pigment in certain places. And then I'm also gonna colour this buttercream a dark blue, and then we can add that in as well to add a bit more colour. Right, so we've got a dark blue. And what I'm going to do is just use the palette knife and put it on in places where they've already got some blue. I was thinking it needed a touch more blue. Yeah, I was thinking the same. Right. Right, let's see what that does. Right. spatula. Perfect. So, one bit here which I just want to there we go. Right, I am happy with that. So I want it to look all kind of like boggy, and so we've got the dark blues, we've got the greens, there's the browns, and it's a very like tie-dye, and then it's going to have a dark blue drip, and then there'll be grass all round it as well. Right, that needs to go back in the fridge. Lovely, very Monet. I agree. But yeah, I think it looks quite cool. It's not my usual, but that's kind of what I wanted. So we're going to melt the white drip, it's white chocolate, and then we're going to add some colour mill. So I'm going to be adding Colour Mill Royal, which is a royal blue. So we have our white chocolate spread. I need to wash my hands, and then we'll melt that. Right, let's go and melt this and colour it. We're going to use all that's in here, so I'm going to colour it in the jar. There we go. So, oh, I forget that you're what's it, not in England, so that's why it's a different time zone. Yeah, well, I don't know if anyone captured it, but I said Moe. That's how much I'm looking forward to having a drink this afternoon after the week that I've had. That I thought when you said Monet, I just automatically pronounced it as Moe because that's how much I want a little bit of champagne. But yes, I know who Monet is, but yeah, that was what I was thinking about whilst I was reading it. So I'm looking forward to having a beverage. It's a bit early, so I can't have one now, but I will be having one later. Right, we're going to, I'm so tired, we're going to belt this, so we're doing 25 seconds and then we'll do another 20, and then we're just going to add the colouring straight to the jar because there's only a little bit left, or like there's enough for this cake, but it means that I can colour it in the jar because I know that that's what's going to be left. Right, 20 seconds. So, and then what do I need to do? We're doing this, and then depending if my parents are back or not, we will do the little fondant pond that's going on the top. It will take 2 seconds, and then I can pipe the grass around it. but it just depends if they're back yet. If they're not back, then I'll do it. If they do, then I will do it in my room. They have a champagne bar at the show. Oh my god, don't. I think they just got back. Quickly, we need to move. So, I am driving to the show, so if I have champagne, I can only have one, which there's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, so that's what I need to remember. If I do have one at the show, then I can only have one. Right, I need a spoon. Right. I just realised I don't necessarily need to do a fondant pond because the drip is blue. So I don't think I need to do the fondant bit anyway. I just need to pipe some grass. So I think we'll leave that bit. How blue do I want this? I think it needs to be, I want it to be like a dark blue. That's quite nice. A little bit more, and then I think we're done with that. Yes, that is perfect. Come on. Yep. Right, that is, you can't really see in there. You maybe see at the bottom, but yeah, that is our drip colour. Hopefully we have enough. So let's quickly So I need to do it from the middle because then that will save me doing the fondant pond. Right. Right, there we go. The drip is done. So I'm getting very boggy feels from this. It's not going to have any sprinkles on it because I think that'll make it not look boggy. So it's literally going to be greenery and yeah, pond stuff. So I need to put that in a piping bag. So while we do that, we're just going to shove this in the fridge. So, what do we need? I'm going to colour this. Right, we're going to, this is like it's a bit of a blue buttercream, but we're going to try and turn it green. Because like I say, it doesn't matter if it's dark because we want it to be boggy. So we're just adding pistachio to this. Need more, which I've got a new one here. This actually works so well. I always do this. Like if I have a particular colour of buttercream, a lot of the time you can just add another colour to it and it will change colour. So like this was navy and I've just made it into a dark green just by adding some green to the navy. Worked so well. We have our green. Second live I've managed to watch, love the colours. Some yellow. To be fair, I don't know if it needs it. I don't know what yellow would do to it, but it's like a dark green, which is kind of what we're going for, so that's good. I'm trying to figure out, I don't have a piping bag that I can really use. Or maybe I can use, I don't know. See what will work. So, Apologies, I just had to... you can make piping bags from grease-proof paper. How do I do that? That sounds like a very good idea. I just don't quite know how I would go about it. I've washed my plastic piping bag so that I can reuse it. The hole is a little bit big for the nozzle, which is really annoying. So I end up having to hold it. Good morning, love your lives, feel like we're decorating together. Oh, that's really sweet. Do I have... trying to... Will this work? It's just as wide. Will that stay in better? I'm just seeing whether this nozzle will work better than the other one. That looks like it's going to come out straight away. Let's try it. You need a square of greaseproof, then fold it into a triangle, roll it into a cone. Hard to describe, but it's how we did it in the olden days. I bet they're YouTube videos. I can kind of imagine how that would work. And then you would obviously cut the hole in the bottom. To be fair, if this doesn't work, we may have to resort to that. At the moment, I'm just going to have to hold this around the bottom because although it's on there, it's gonna come out as soon as I press. It's gonna come out. I just know it. Right. Need to decide which is the front. I think I like this side for the front. Need my marker. Right, and we're literally just gonna pipe some grass around the edge. That pop of pretty pastel blue just makes it look lovely. Oh, thank you. I thought this was more of a pond colour, where it's like a little bit of a brighter blue. I'm gonna bring you a bit closer so that you can see. It's coming out. The nozzle is coming off. Oh my god. It's not working. This is what I did last night. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put the nozzle in one of these, but then keep it in the piping bag that it was in. So then it just acts as a filter so that the nozzle doesn't keep coming out. These are similar. If this doesn't work, I'll use one of those. My mum is coming to the rescue again.
They're a bit thicker quality, that's all.
Yeah, we'll see. I've cut this now, so I'll see whether this works. Oh, that just went straight through there. That's so annoying. Oh, I hate piping bags. Right, my mum has given me one of these, which looks a bit better quality, so we're just winging it, really. Let's see. It's like 5-minute crafts. Are you going to work? The hole isn't big enough. The hole's been too big this whole time, and then now it's not big enough. Reinforce the hole in the bag with cellophane. I do have cellophane, but I don't know how that would work. These bags are a bit stronger, so I'm hoping that, as long as, it's basically that I keep cutting it too big. Right, that looks like it's gonna work. And then I'm gonna put the piping bag. Oh, sellotape. Oh, see, I can't read. Right. We're gonna give this a go, and if it doesn't work, then we'll put some sellotape on it. But it looks like it might. Right. I'm trying to make this, oh, how is it doing that? It's coming through the side again. Oh, it's teared already. This is just not going well. This is why we need piping bags. I am just going to push through and deal with it. It's fine. Oh, it's just getting worse and worse. How is it splitting like that? I don't understand. Like, they're not that bad quality bags that they should split this easily. Like, it's shocking. I just don't understand that. It makes no sense to me. Right. I am almost done, which is really annoying because I just need it to work for like 2 seconds. Alright, I'm gonna clean this nozzle because it's just a mess. And so are my hands. I might just hold it. I think I can hear my mum coming with another option. my god, no, I can't use that. My mum's got me a postal bag, like a mailing bag. Literally, I'm gonna try and just hold it in there. No, I can already feel it coming out the sides. The top is pretty much done, I just need it for the board.
Yeah, just...
I might use one of my mailing bags because that looks a bit aggressive.
Well, you said you wanted sturdy.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, I think it looks aggressive that side. Just...
Yeah, I might cut it down a little bit. I don't need it that big.
Yeah, you don't need it that big, no, obviously.
This is definitely a labour of love. Honestly. This is what I would do for my father. Do you have a Polly Pocket? Could try that. They are thicker. Polly Pocket. What's that?
That's those are the things you put sheets of paper in. I used to put packets in.
Okay.
I'll go and have a look.
That would work, the mailing bag. And it's only for the board. Yeah, like the top's done now. Dad's rock. But yeah, the top's done now. I'm done with the top. The top is, I've decided, but actually, we may have solved it. Will my cellophane bags work? This is like a test. I'm basically making it easy for you guys because I can just say, right, here's a list of things that you can use if you run out of piping bags. And I've like tried and tested them all. Right, I need to wash my hands because they're covered in green. I'm also going to try this.
Yes, and there's this.
Right, we'll try that. We'll see. Gosh, I need some food. I know that much. I'm so hungry. Could you use sandwich bags? We did try that, but they are so thin. Like they're so thin they just split straight away. I'm hoping that this cellophane bag might work because this is quite thick. Let's see. It's like a challenge. I'm hoping it doesn't split. Might cry if it does. Oh my god. So annoying. Anything that has a seam just splits. Because it's got a seam down the side, so it just splits straight away. I might just sellotape it. That's what it's come to. Where is my sellotape? How have I lost that? I swear. Where is my sellotape? Oh, and I've just got green icing on my jeans. This is not going well. I literally packaged a cake. Oh my god, it's right here. After my mum just brought some in, it was behind my cup of tea. We're having a mare, like a right mare right now. I just got green all over me. I can't wear these jeans now today, or I'll have to clean them excessively before I do. That's annoying. Right, we are going to try sellotaping around this bag. Where's your apron? I think we've established that I never wear it. God, I don't know if that's going to work. Right. Let's see. Actually, I should probably clean the board first before we begin. Okay guys, it's working. It's working. Jules' craft room artistry cannot be contained. So funny. Perfect. There we go. Crisis averted. So now we need to make all the stuff to go on it. So yeah, we're gonna do that separately. So let's get this back in the fridge. Actually, in case you couldn't see, we have all the grass on the board, and then we got all the grass at the top, which makes like a little ring for the pond. I'm just doing a bit of tidy up quickly, and then we'll move on to the fun bits. So we need you, green, right, wash my hands and then we're ready to move. So, considering my dad's in his office, I think I'm just going to make the stuff in here. If he comes in, then I'll just hide it and move. But we don't need to do that yet. So, I'm going to move everything onto this little table over here. Right, so I am going to quickly look up a few things on Pinterest just for an idea so that I know exactly what I'm making. I'm going to make a sign. I need to make some kind of fishing rod. What else do I need to make? Some fish. I was going to make a person, which I still don't mind making. It's just whether I can make it to a good enough standard. So we will see. Right, so we have our Tylo. I'm not an expert, but I do usually add a little bit if I want things to harden quicker. But like I say, I'm not an expert, so if I'm doing that wrong, please don't have a go at me for it, because I've got no idea when it comes to fondant. I just kind of do what works. So, where is our colouring? So, for the sign, I'm going to use this pen. It's like a little craft pen, but it's like a felt tip, so I'm going to use that to write the sign out. So yeah, Tylo, and then we've got edible glue as well if I need to stick anything together. So, Pinterest. My iPad is covered in icing sugar. So, fishing cake. It's like the first thing that comes up. Oh, some of these are really good. I want to make a big rod, but I think that that's a bit aspirational. So, oh, that's really cool. Someone's made like trees and everything. I might try make a tree. Yeah, because I think I can make that out of fondant, because it's a bit like when I did the cannabis one where you use scissors and you cut it. I didn't do it on a live because it would have got like demonetized, but yeah, I did like a cannabis cake and you just use scissors and cut it, and then it makes it all look like fuzzy, I guess. So I think I could do that for the tree, and then like cut lots of bits and make a little mini tree. I like this one. See? I'm not going to do the little boat and the man, that's plastic, which I don't have. But I'm also going to add some bourbon biscuits around the edge to create some mud, like in that one. I think the trees might even like not be fondant. I think the trees are plastic in this cake, but we're going to try and make them out of fondant. So I've got brown for the tree, I've got green. So I've got all the colours I need. What colour are fish? Sounds really stupid, but like some of them are white, some of them are blue. And then the gone fishing sign, which a lot of them have, which is what I'm going to make first, I think, because it's probably the easiest. That is brown. So we've got all our colours. Right. Right, so we've got a sharp knife for any cutting that we need to do. Then we have scissors, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all we need. So I've also got my little pot, which has all my little tools in it. So we are going to start by colouring this fondant. I'm just using Tesco's fondant. Unless it is something very particular, like if I was making edible flowers, then I use a flower paste fondant, but for anything else, I just use normal, and then either add a bit of Tylo or leave it plenty of time and it will harden on its own. I'm thinking I'm gonna go for that much because the sign's pretty big. So I'm just gonna kind of like warm it up first and like roll it around before we actually start colouring it. Some of these designs are really, really cool. There's a fondant man and he looks really good. So there's a sign that's got a 60 on it, which looks quite cool. Some of these are amazing. That's why I don't mind the fondant. Like, as much as I don't like doing fondant cakes, I don't like the outside being fondant, but I find it quite fun to make all the little fondant details. I might make a boat. I think I'm getting ahead of myself here, but the boat looks really cool and it doesn't look like it would be that hard. Like, some of them are literally just like a little rectangular with a pointed front. That doesn't look too difficult. It's all the other stuff that looks difficult. We'll see how much time we have. I'll show you. This is what I'm looking at. Doesn't that look so cool? I think that looks really cool. So if we have time, we'll make that. I'm gonna make the sign first because that's like the thing that needs to be on it. And then we need a fishing rod and some fish. There's some really cute ducks in this photo, so I think I'm gonna make some ducks. And some of the, what are they called? if you go fishing, you'll know. Those plants where they're like really long and then they've got the little fuzzy things on them. Don't know what they're called, but I've seen them at ponds and stuff when I've gone to like lakes where you can fish. They have those. So yeah. I really want to do the boat, so I'm gonna have to do the boat now. I've hyped myself up for the boat. So we're gonna colour this brown. Any that we don't use, we could probably use for the boat or for the ducks, because the ducks are brown with green heads and yellow beaks. So we will need some yellow for that. So I'm just colouring this. I will pan you down when I actually do the main item. So, reeds, that's what they're called. What time is it there in the UK? 11:30. It's 8 PM here. Wow. It's your evening and it's our morning. Right. We're getting there. It's actually all mixing. We need some more brown on this. What else can I do? A sign, reeds, a boat, because I think the person's going to be a bit complicated. The Roblox one was easy because it was Roblox, like it doesn't need to look that realistic because Roblox aren't that realistic, whereas obviously creating a person will probably be a bit harder and take a lot longer. I think I'd prefer to do the boat because I feel like that's more effective in like the design. It looks more effective. So yeah, sign, pond. I'm gonna use the biscuits to create some mud. Can't think of anything else. We need some icing sugar. Right, this is where we're currently at. I think that is a pretty good shade. I don't want it to be too dark because I need to write on it. And I've only got a brown pen, so it needs to be not too dark so that you can still see. Most people write on it with white, but I don't think a white pen would work. So I think I'd have to do like white fondant, which would be really small. So I don't know how I'd cut those letters out because they're going to be tiny. But let me give it a little test. Oh yeah, it's perfect. Because the pen's really dark, so that works perfectly. So we're going to go with this. So that is the colour that we've got, that brown. So I'm going to pan you right down. I need my rolling pin, I know that. I can't get out. What brand of fondant do you like best? I literally just use Supermarket, so I'm just using Tesco's, which is what I use pretty much all the time. I don't like Renshaw when it's coloured because I find it tastes funny. And do I prefer Colour Splash or Pro Gel? Colour Splash, definitely. I rarely use Pro Gel. I only used to use it because I needed it for vegan friendly. But apart from that, I do not use it. To be fair, now I don't really use it at all. I use Pro Gel or Colour Mill. Right. Do customers normally give you a picture of what they want? Yeah, usually it's my cakes. So they usually just send me a photo of my cake and then say, I want this, but can you add something? And then I'll say, right, we're going to add these figures onto it. And then we'll come up with an idea. Usually they don't send me something that is already finished unless it's one of mine. Because yeah, otherwise it's just confusing. So like I say, they either send me a cake of mine and say I want exactly this, or they will send me a photo of my cake but say, can we add this to it, which will be like fondant figures or something. It is the Cake Craft pen. It's from Hobbycraft and it is in shade Dark Chocolate, but it's really good. And it's also got a very thin side as well, but I've never used that. There we go. I think that looks pretty good. So that's the sign done. We'll just leave it to harden. I'm gonna move it into the corner. Yeah, looks really good, thanks. No problem. Right. Now, just seeing what I can do by just kind of like, obviously this isn't the finished product, but just pulling it into shape. No. No, that's not going to work. That's fine. I want the base to be reasonably thick so that it's sturdy. And just curling the edges up so that we have more to stick it onto. Right, we need a serious amount of icing sugar under that. there probably is a fondant class that I can do, even if it is online. I just haven't got round to actually doing anything. But yeah, it's, to be fair, I quite enjoy it. It's more that I don't like the way that the fondant cakes look, you know, like the outside covered fondant. I just, even if they're like absolutely perfect, because there's some people that I follow and they're so good, I just don't like the way that it looks. So I always want to do buttercream outside, and it's also way easier. But I do quite like doing all the little fondant like accents on it. But obviously you get better the more you practice. But yeah, I definitely need to do some kind of class because I think it would be quite good. I think this looks so cool so far. I'm actually very impressed. Right, the boat is done. I've got a teeny bit of brown left, so I'm just going to put it all together and make a little cushion to go in the boat, because I saw that in someone's boat and I thought it looked cool. I'm going to put him at the back because I've only got one. I don't need to make any more brown, so I'm just going to do one cushion at the back. Like a little feet. So that's those done. Now we need, I'm just going back onto Pinterest just to have a little look. Now we're going to make some plants, I think. Oh, I might need a little bit of brown for the reeds, actually. So I can make a little bit more of brown. And then I need to make some little ducks, I think. So I can use the leftover brown for reeds and the ducks. So that's fine. I will make a little bit more brown. And then if I have any left, I'll make extra cushions. And then we need some green. So we use Colour Mill dark brown for the dark brown, and then we're using, no, Colour Splash, sorry, and then we're using Colour Mill emerald for the green. Right. And then what I'm going to do is, because this is a darker green, I'm going to mix it with a little bit of pistachio, because emerald is a different type of green to pistachio. It's more of a bluey, so I just want to get a nice mixed colour. As well as being creative, you have an eye for detail. Thank you. I'm quite a perfectionist when it comes to cakes, so I think that's why I am so hungry. My stomach just keeps going. Drink your tea. Oh my god, that's my mum. Oh. I'm trying to make the duck. I'm trying to like curl its bum up a little bit. As you can see, I don't know if you can see that. Like curling the bum up so that that's where like the tail is. Love your nails, thank you. They're a little bit of a pain when decorating cakes, but it's all right. I've only got them for about 2 more weeks, and then I will be back to my short nails, because as much as I love them, you do have to be like even more careful when doing cakes, that you don't knock something or right. We've got our 2 little ducks, and I don't know if you can tell, but their tails like kind of curl up at the end. Then they have dark green heads. So I'm going to make this a darker green. I've only got teeny heads, so I need to make 2 little duck heads. And then Does the dye wash off easily? Yeah, what? As in like what's all over my hands? Yeah. It washes off pretty easily. There might be a slight stain afterwards, but nothing that's like too crazy. Oh my god, they look so cute. The little ducks. I need to make a little yellow beak. So I need my yellow. Right. We only need a teeny bit because as you can see, like the heads are tiny, so the beaks are going to be even smaller. My hands are a little bit wet still. I love your excitement, lol. They're very cute. Thank you. They are adorable. I'm gonna try, because it's such a small amount of fondant, I'm gonna try using this orange because I literally just need, and then maybe it will be like a pale orange, more of a yellow. Because sometimes I think the yellow can sometimes be a bit strong. So we need a little bit of icing sugar on you. There we go, we got like a pale orange. And then I'm going to split that into two. I think that might be a bit big still. Yeah. Your dad's gonna be so impressed. I hope so. Especially because it's a theme that I've literally never done. Oh, I keep dropping him. He's so fragile. It's such a teeny tiny bit of fondant. Oh my god. So adorable. I think the beak might be a little bit big, but we're not gonna, you know, I'm not bothered. Because I feel like if it's any smaller, it won't stay on because it's so small as it is. And then I'm going to draw some eyes on with the pen. Are they usually on the side? I've got no idea. Yeah. Oh my god, those little ducks are so cute. Right, I think, apart from some fish, I think that's... Oh, I need to do a fishing rod, don't I? That is essential. I need some bluefish. It's a very basic fish, but it's fine. Fish are a bit harder to do, I think. Like the ducks were easy, but this is a bit harder. And I'm just going to draw an eye on it. Right, the fish are done. I just need to do the rod. Right, I want to put a little bit of wire coming out of there, I think. Whether I can... It's going to be a very basic fishing rod because it's very fiddly. So... don't know what that person's done with that. I think it's a bit of fondant which they've rolled out very, very, very thin. Paper clip. Right, we are ready, guys. So we've made everything, which took surprisingly not that much time. I expect it to take way longer than that. I'm not sure when everyone's coming. I think my mum's watching this, so she could let me know in the chat, because we've literally just got to place it all on there, so it will take 2 seconds, but I just want to know when the get together is starting, because this cake is for today, for anyone that missed me talking about that. It's for a party today for my dad. We have been on for 180 minutes. Wow. Could you use a wooden skewer down the rod so it's stiffer? I was actually thinking that. That is good minds think alike. Yeah, I'm thinking that I'm gonna put something in it. I don't know if it's thick enough for me to put a skewer in. It might be either that or a cocktail stick, one of the two. But yes, everything is made, so we are going to move this over to where the cake will be. Right, so I washed my hands. They felt really weird. I think I had so much like Tylo and everything on them that they just felt so funny. Right, I am going to pop to the loo because this has been a ridiculously long live. And then I will be right back and we will start putting everything on the cake. Right. Put my tea over here. So yeah, we literally just need to put everything on it and then we're done. Right, I got the wooden skewer. I'm hoping that it's not too thick. My iPad died, so I'm just bringing the live back up on it. Let's see if this will work. This requires a lot of concentration because I'm trying not to stick it through the side of the rod. It is going on. I mean, it worked. A piece of spaghetti. That is such an interesting idea. Why have I never thought that? My rod is a little bit soft for this, I think. I also think my rod probably needed to be a bit thicker, but it has worked. I just need to leave it and stop touching it so that it can set a little bit. 2 p.m, perfect. We will be done by 1, so that's fine. Right, let's get the cake out. Right. Let me just check. Right, we're all fine. So, what do I need to do? I need the bourbon biscuits so that we can make the mud. So, we don't need the stuff in the middle. We just need the biscuit. So I'm just separating it from the other side. And then I'm literally just gonna go around the edge. So, where did I say the front was again? I think I'm going to make this the front. So we need our knife because we need to pick up our boat. Oh my god, it looks so cool. I am so pleased with that. Right. We are going, I'm going to put a little bit, there's a tiny bit of chocolate spread left over, and I am going to put that on here just as like a little thing to stick it down. He's a bit big for it, so I wanted to do it as if he was kind of like moored. This grass is a little bit too set at the moment to put anything in there. I'm going to put the gone fishing sign down here so that we have something there. Such a unique cake, Amy. I think you're going to come known for your interpretive abilities. Thank you. I like to think that I come up with a lot of good ideas. The colours work so well. I think they did. I'm glad that this is more of a muted colour, because I think if that was really bright, it would be too in your face. Like the whole, what I want to stand out is all the little bits and like the drip, because that's kind of symbolises the pond. I don't want the base to stand out too much. This is still a little bit, the grass is a little bit too hard to do anything in. I'm trying to figure out that is so painful. Oh no, he fell off. A little bit of bait. There's a fish in the boat because it's been caught, and then I'm gonna put, because this is meant to be water on the side, I'm gonna stick him to the side. This just doesn't want, it keeps pulling the fondant. Let's ruin that a little bit. Oh no, where's our bit of bait gone? I think this wire is just too heavy. I think I might go back to the fondant. string that I had initially. No, my fishing rod isn't working. That metal bit just kind of like ripped it, so now it won't stay. This is so sharp that it is really painful. Right. Right, I think we've done it. Right. That is now soft enough for me to try and put some of these plants in. Right, so that is done. I'm going to add a little 65 down here. So I am just going to make that with some chocolate, and then I'll just add it here, 2 little chocolate letters. But we're going to shove this in the fridge. I'll just pick it up and then I can give you a closer look. I'm trying not to damage all the grass that I've put on the board. So this is the front, so in this gap I'll put the 65. And then we have the boat, there's a fish on there, there's the reeds. I've used cocktail sticks for the brown bits because obviously they're stronger. Then you've got the fishing rod, I've used a bit of wire to do that. And then you've got the biscuits around the back to create like a bit of mud where the boat's moored. And then we have some just reeds around the sides just to fill it up a bit. But yeah, I'm actually like quite pleased with it, considering I don't do fondant. So yeah, I'm gonna shove it in the fridge before I break it. I had to take a shelf out in order to fit it in, so I'm gonna have to do loads of washing up before everyone comes and tidy this place. Right, so I'm just gonna move you up quickly. So I'm gonna come off live just because I feel like the making of the chocolate numbers, it'll take me like 5 minutes, and it doesn't make too much of a difference to the design, so I feel like you've seen pretty much all of it, just because then I can like make them tidy at the same time, because I've got to have the place tidy in like half an hour because I need to then change. So yes, we have lots to do, but at least it's done. It's only 1 o'clock and everyone's coming at 2, so yeah, I'm very excited. I think it turned out really good. Wow, stunning. Thank you, Katie. Amazing, well done. Thank you, Mia. It's brilliant. Thank you, Susie. I'm really surprised. I'm looking forward to seeing everyone's reactions, because obviously that's the thing, like when you make cakes for other people, you see the person that collects its reaction, which is always nice, but it's nice to see the birthday person's reaction and like everyone else. And because my family, I feel like it's different because it's my family, so it's always nicer if they approve because they're my family, whereas like if a stranger didn't approve, then I wouldn't necessarily care. So I love making like family birthday cakes because then you get even more excited about it. But yes, so I am very excited to pass it over. Have a good afternoon and enjoy the show tomorrow. Looking forward to the vlog. Yes, I will vlog a little bit just before we leave, and then I'll check with Lauren to see whether she wants to be in it. If she wants to be in it, that's fine, but if she doesn't, then it might just be that there's slightly less talking and more like showing of what's there. There will be a couple of things which I think I can film all of it as long as it's not any paid tutorials, so as long as you don't buy, like when I went to the photography show, I wasn't allowed to video some of it because it was a paid like seminar. So if you've paid for that, then you can't share it, but if it's like a free tutorial, then you can. But I will show you like all the stuff that's there, and hopefully I'll be able to get plenty of filming in. We'll see. Obviously it's going to be very busy, so I'll just try and film as much as I can, fingers crossed, and hopefully it will turn out good. Enjoy the party, everyone will love the cake. Thank you, Chloe. Have a great day. I really appreciate the time you take in these lives. Thank you. Today has been a very long one. What is it? 60 minutes. It's been 3.5 hours. Is that right? Yeah, 3 hours is 180. So it's been 3.5 hours. Oh my God. That's a lot. I'm looking forward to having a beverage, which I'm probably going to have very soon. And then having fun at the party. It's pouring down rain, so that's nice. So the weather's absolutely rubbish, but I'm sure it'll still be nice. So yes, I'm going to love you and leave you. I hope you all enjoyed, and I need to get changed and tidy up because the place is a mess. Fondant is always so messy. There's just ice and sugar everywhere. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you, well, you'll see me on Tuesday for the vlog. So yeah, hope you enjoy. Bye. Don't forget to thumbs up. Yes, I know. I can see that there's 13 of you and there's only 10 thumbs up. So make sure that you thumbs